Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. Today we shall be reading together the 17th chapter of the Revelation of Jesus Christ. Then one of the 7 angels who had the 7 bowls came and talked with me, saying to me, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the great harlot who sits on many waters." When the Bible refers to waters, it's not referring to literal water, especially in this context, but it's referring to many peoples, nations. So, the great harlot who sits on many waters. Verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth were made drunk with the wine of her fornication. It's very interesting to find out who this great harlot is. Verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, which was full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Verse 4, the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations, and the filthiness of her fornication. It's very interesting to note that in Brussels there is a statue, you can look it up, right in front of the, next to the entrance of the headquarters of the United Nations, and it portrays a woman sitting on a beast. Also note that the beast, therefore, could be the same beast, which is referred to as to the beast system. The beast system would be the one-word order. Also note that the woman in verse 4 was arrayed in purple and scarlet, and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. It's also possible that the woman, which is possibly referring to a false church here, could be referring to the Vatican, where the chief priests and cardinals wear purple and scarlet. And the Vatican and the Church and the Catholic religion, they own a lot of gold and precious stones. See how the churches are adorned with all manner of gold and precious stones and other wealthy marble works and such. Verse 5, and on her forehead a name was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. This is interesting. It's written in capitals. It's very rarely that we come across verses written in capital letters in the Bible. Verse 6, and I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I marveled with great amazement. Think, who killed thousands and millions throughout the ages? Who killed so many saints? Who produced so many martyrs? So, what happened in the Dark Ages when people were killed because they owned a Bible? Verse 7, but the angel said to me, why did you marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. So again, it's referring to that same beast, which has 7 heads and 10 horns. Verse 8. The beast that you saw was, and is not, but, and will ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go to perdition. And those who dwell on the earth will marvel, whose names are not written in the book of life, from the foundation of the world, when they see the beast that was, and is not, and yet is. Verse 9. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. It is said that Rome sits on 7 hills. Verse 10. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. Verse 11. The beast that was and is not is himself also of the 80th, and is of the 7, and is going to perdition. Excuse me. Verse 12. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings, who have received no kingdom as yet, but they received authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. Verse 13. These are of one mind, and they will give their power and authority to the beast. Verse 14. These will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and those who are with him are called chosen and faithful. Verse 15. Then he said to me, the waters which you saw, where the harlot sits, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. So there, waters is explained clearly as to what it means. Verse 16. And the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the harlot, make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. So it's very possible that in the end times the New World Order will destroy the harlot, the Vatican, the Catholic Church. Verse 17. For God has put it into their hearts to fulfill his purpose, to be of one mind, and to give their kingdom to the beast, until the words of God are fulfilled. Verse 18. And the woman whom you saw is that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth. I hope that this reading has blessed you. Until we meet again, God bless you all.